All right. So when it comes to permissible purpose and inquiry follows kind of the same law, right? So there's a new law. I explained this in the inquiry deletion letter, but let me show it to you guys. There's a new law that has been updated when it comes to permissible purpose. So let me show you guys a synopsis real quick. So this new law, where permissible purpose for furnishing and using or obtaining consumer reports, basically states the parameters in which your consumer report can be furnished and the penalties if they are not in compliance with this law. So basically, it talks about imposing liability to any person who knowingly and willfully obtains information on a consumer from a consumer reporting agency under false pretenses. So that happens when someone has no permissible purpose, but they go and pull your reports anyway. So the letter below, that's the letter you want to send to either the consumer reporting agency or you want to send to the creditor that pulled the report. You see this a lot frequently with car dealerships. When you're going for a car loan and you go for financing and you didn't bring your own financing, you went to the dealership, they shotgun your credit, multiple inquiries, and credit card. Like this is where you want to use this. This is where you will maximize the power of permissible purpose, because one of the big things is that the purpose must be certified under Chester versus Purviews, and that's a case law, and they must provide the written permission that was given for them to pull your reports. If they cannot provide that information, then no, we're talking about you being owed $1,000 as per the FCRA for anyone pulling your credit knowingly without a permissible purpose. And this is where we go to 15 USC 1681N, right? Let me show it to y'all real quick. 1681N, and it speaks about civil liability for willful noncompliance. And when you go to B, it says, in the case of liability of a natural person for obtaining a consumer report under false pretenses or knowingly without a permissible purpose, actual damages sustained by the consumer as a result of the failure, or $1,000, whichever is greater. So you can get $1,000 at minimum, but where it talks about actual damages is if, like, say, you wanted to buy a Mercedes-Benz and you went to the Mercedes-Benz dealership, but because those inquiries are there and they had no permissible purpose, that caused you to get denied for your $100,000, $150,000 Mercedes-Benz, that is called actual damages. And now you're able to prove that, and you can get compensated, whichever is greater, $1,000 or actual damages. So that's how that works. So use the letter below to delete your inquiries and to establish that they didn't have permissible purpose. And the results from this, you can then later use in your arbitration or lawsuit or whatever.